too long ago.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another fine edition of the Mack Brothers podcast.
Hello.
John, how you feeling today?
Very sunburnt, very tired. Um,
Your left cheek looks really sunburned.
no, I'm actually just sitting in my basement raise.
That's right. I
Yeah,
forgot your basement did that.
yeah, I have a beautiful basement, but I am very sunburnt. Um, feel really crusty today. We did a whole bunch of drinking and work yesterday, which is our new single, and it's out now everywhere, and you should go listen to it because it is the number one party anthem.
John, and you didn't remember this, but Drinkin In Work, you could actually listen to it on Apple Music. You
Mm-hmm.
could listen to it on Spotify, and Spotify's kind of a given, but you could also find it on YouTube. You could find it. You could Google us now, and we'll just come right up. The Mack Brothers, boom, and then all the places you could listen to Drinking and Work are right there, and you have no excuse not to listen to it while you're at work because it's the song that's going to get you through the day.
Yeah, it really will pump you up, get you ready for the weekend, and it'll turn a Tuesday into a weekend. So you should listen to it.
It sure
Uh,
will.
well, Matthew, it's been nice. We'll talk next week.
Yes, yes. So, John, I've been wanting to talk with you about a recent discovery that I've made via TikTok, via the algorithm, via the algorithm. And you hear me? Are we freezing up here?
No, I'm alive. I'm
All right,
available.
I'm still moving. So I just discovered a band called Ghost, which apparently are a fairly controversial band that have been around for like the last 15 years that I haven't heard of. And they have some of the craziest, most fun and like metal music and like rock music that's out right now. Their whole entire gimmick is they're trying to recruit people to join their cult, basically, and they're Satanists. And all their songs are so Satan driven that it's ridiculous. It's so over the top. I wouldn't say it's Steel Panther on the nose, but um it's pretty goofy on purpose, which I love because they don't take themselves serious at all, and they're totally involved in their gimmick, and their band is tremendous. Ghost. I recommend listening to them. We were Memorial Mac Men on Monday, so it was kind of hard for us to put out a Monday Mac this week. But
Yeah.
if we did have a Monday Mac, I would have talked about Ghost.
So I got pretty drunk on in a boat. Um, and at one point this kid was fishing, and his reel, when he pulled it, he got something. He thought he caught a fish, and when he pulled it up, he had a piece of Slim Jim on it. And I went, oh shit, look what you caught. And he didn't answer me. So then we go back to our bigger group of people, and there's this lady that's fishing, and she puts Slim Jim on her hook as bait. And I went, oh my God, he caught her bait. He caught a Slim Jim in the ocean. It's probably from her. And I'm like astonished. And everyone stops like what they're doing, and they look at me and they go, no, he also used that as bait. You can't catch a Slim Jim. You can't for you
They're
to
not
catch
swimming
one, they
around
have to,
down there.
yeah, they have to bite the hook to get caught. Like you can't catch, and I felt really dumb.
So I guess the phrase "teach a man to fish," that phrase. I guess that would not apply to
Yeah.
you.
No.
Teach a John how to fish, and he'll look at you confused for a couple for and starve to death.
Teach John how to fish, and then you gotta repeat it a couple times, and then you're gonna probably just give up and let him starve.
You know, I don't know how effective Slim Jims are as bait, but I went fishing once and I had to use a worm. Is there a lot of noise coming through? Because the trash people are right here. The
I don't think
garbage men.
I don't think I'll ever fish.
I like fishing. It's fun. For like an hour, and then I get tired of waiting and I go to the supermarket.
I want to be on the boat while people are fishing, but I don't want to fish. I might hold a reel, maybe.
I
Uh,
don't. I definitely don't want to be on the boat while people are fishing. I want to be in the ocean. I want to be swimming around. I want to be angling for some cod, carp. You know what I mean? Some Chilean sea bass. I want to be swimming around catching them myself. I don't like using the whole. I say be a man and dive under. Sometimes in life, John, you know what I say? Matthew's words of wisdom for today. You just got to dive in.
mm,
That's it.
head first.
You just got to dive in
Head,
head
head
first.
first.
Even if you're diving into a pit of snakes, even if you're diving into a room that's made of molten lava, you just go in. And sometimes it's important to be confident.
Sometimes you're also diving into a vat of League Island Brewing Club, and
The problem with that is I would drink it all.
yeah, the only way out is to drink the stuff until you can like stand in the vat, and and it's actually very joyous. It's a very fun thing to do. Um, League
I
Island
heard
Brewing
that
Club.
Jesus did something similar to
Delicious.
that with League Island Brewing Club.
Yeah, Jesus is obsessed with League Island
I
Brewing. He
heard
doesn't
that.
shut up about it.
Yeah, that's what he keeps going on and on and on about. Peter was telling me.
Hmm. All right, so
Drink
yeah,
League Island Brewing Club.
League Island Brewing Club.
John, the NBA Finals start soon. The Miami Heat just won in Game 7. Happy about it. Real quick, who's your pick? Uh, what do you think how long do you think the series goes, and who do you think's the Finals MVP?
I think the Nuggets win in 6, and Jokic is the Finals MVP.
I think Nuggets win in 6, and Jamal Murray is the Finals MVP. That's where I differ there.
Mm.
I think Jamal Murray's going to light it up, but I
I just
I I don't know because there's just something about these fucking Miami Heat this year that I just have a weird feeling when I watch them. But like they're just Jimmy Butler feels like he's from Harry Potter. He's just fucking made of magic at some like certain points.
Yeah, he's been fantastic. Spoelstra's an incredible coach. The Heat, they never stop running around. They're always either cutting to the basket, trying to get open for threes. Like the movement confuses defenses, and they're getting hot at the right time.
Nick Nurse, new Sixers coach too. I'm very excited about that. I think it's a good
Yeah,
hire. I think anytime you hire someone that's recently won a championship that does well, that still has a good track record, I think it's good.
the only I like it. That's who I wanted them to hire.
Yeah,
The only problem is that he plays his starters like a lot of minutes every game.
more than
And
Doc.
yeah, and he's just well, he has in the past, and he just really can't do that with Embiid.
Beat is good for like 20 minutes a game.
He shouldn't even play. He should play 40 games this year. Just bubble wrap him until the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree.
Because
Some people's bodies aren't made for high impact things consistently.
yeah, But
You know,
I like Nick Nurse. He's offensively innovative. He tries different things. He he yells at his players if they slack off, like he'll get in their fucking faces. I really like that, and I think the team needs it because I think Doc kind of just, Doc would just give the it's just isolation ball every time. Harden dribbles 20 times, and then and they pass it to Embiid. They went away from the pick and roll in the playoffs. So I think Nick Nurse is going to be very good.
we'll just have to wait and see. I don't know, but everyone should go check out our good buds over at Fired Up. They have good sports spots coverage over there. Friends of the pod. Um, we recommend listening. That's how John feels after he's done listening Fired Up because it's over and there's no more of it. That's the face he makes.
Yeah.
John, I've been on a
Uh,
lemon juice kick.
oh yeah, I love lemon juice.
Put it into my woo woo, and man, I'm a happy guy.
I have so this is my I'm starting to get back. Uh, so the last year, I've completely got out of a rhythm. Like, besides, like, I actually started going to the gym very consistently.
Mhm.
But besides that, like, I don't have any eating habits. I just eat whatever, whenever, which is not good. And but now I'm starting to get my schedule, like a schedule back. So I go into work. Sometimes I eat at breakfast, sometimes I don't. I always have my coffee around 8 o'clock, and then I'll have warm water with lemon juice around 9:30,
Mm,
and then I'll go to the gym at 10:30, and then I'll eat lunch at like 11, whatever, whenever I'm done at the gym. And that's
mhm.
my now. So now I'm starting to actually get a little schedule.
Yeah,
But I love
a
lemon juice.
schedule woo. Yeah, I do too. I've been definitely
Running.
been cutting back. I've been running. I like just driving around blasting that song when I'm driving around. It's just such a great song to play in a radio.
Yeah.
Like in the car, I should say, the car radio, I should say.
In the
It's such a
car.
That's another good one. That's another bop. You know, I
Mhm.
like bopping around like sometimes like that. That's how I bop around. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Um, no, so what I wanted to say in relation to my discovery of that band Ghost was it's so important, I think, to have an open imagination for new music
Mhm.
as you grow and your musical tastes change. And like, I don't know, like how many people stop themselves from liking shit because they think it's weird, but that's the only reason they actually really like it. And they have to tell themselves they don't because like they're trying to be cool. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I guarantee anyone that's a sneakerhead, like if like anyone who's obsessed with culture, 100% only listens to music that they think other people think is cool when they if they listen to it.
Yeah. Yeah, like
You know what I
there's
mean?
no
Like
way.
posers, followers, like
Yeah. I I I couldn't do that because I'm just way too original.
you.
Hmm.
You haven't had an original thought since '97.
Yeah, that's true. I there was something I wanted to say and I cannot remember. Oh, I the rest of this week, Matthew, my
Hmm.
company is sending me to a safety convention because when you think about me, you you I'm literally like when you really like break me
Trying to
down
hear
as
it.
a person. What are you listening
You
to?
hear it playing? You hear it
No.
playing? John can dance if he wants to. He
Uh,
can leave everyone behind. John can dance and go to the safety convention, and John is very safe. That's going to be our cover of. It's going to be Safety John. Safety,
So,
John.
Matthew, it's going to be me and my personality around 400 other safety, like just safety people. This whoever's in these are like, you know, lot it's going to be a lot of like what is it called? Like environmental safety people, and
Yeah.
there's going to be like a lot of doctors there. There's going to be a lot of it's just going to be a really funny thing to just put me in the middle of all this.
And with your personality, you're an Italian guy that manages. You work with fit. You're in the fish business.
Yeah,
You're off to a good
yeah.
start. That's like me telling going to work. Yeah, I have a history in sanitation.
Mm. Well,
Yeah, I got the history of fish. I work
I
with fish.
I just bought two golf shirts and khaki pants. And uh I felt like no, I didn't feel like that. I felt like very chooched up.
I would feel like ish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe I will.
Like
I
I'm
don't know
putting
if
on a look at this outfit I'm putting on. You got to walk around like you don't want to wear it at all.
yeah.
Anything other than like dress pants and a wife beater or a full suit is completely unacceptable to you. And this golf bullshit, you have to go there
I
complain
don't even
about
golf.
golfing.
I don't
I
even
don't
golf.
golf. I don't golf. I got a caddy though. I think you're gonna have fun. I think you're gonna fit in. When you're around doctors and shit, they're just people. You know, I actually had an, I actually, you ever might take you a few years, but you collect your experiences and you have a novel thought from them years after experiencing them.
Nope.
I'll explain. I feel like you were saying something. So I'll explain after.
No, I don't think I was.
Oh, okay. So, um, when I used to work at the Franklin Institute, I would see the CEO dude all the time. So I would stop and I'd chat with him. And then when I worked at the Bellevue, I would talk to the GM there. I would talk to a lot of the high level people that would come in. And then at my place now, I have to sign in the CEO and all that stuff. So what I've noticed from all these people in all these high level positions is they're all kind of like they're all kind of lonely a little bit. Like it's kind of lonely to be there. Like I wouldn't say like, oh, like the cliche, oh, it's lonely at the top. I think it's because they don't have any peers anymore.
Yeah.
They're squished. You know what I mean? Like they're squished people now.
Hmm.
So it's like it's weird. Like I was like, wow, that's kind of a common thread. Like they all kind of have a similar look in their eye.
Yeah.
Like there's a little sadness going on there. You gotta
You know,
remember, especially when you're meeting doctors, John. They're most doctors, they're not even real doctors. They're fake doctors, and they printed out their diploma to get there.
mm,
Remember that.
sometimes I don't. I know for a fact we don't um fully fit with our peers in our overall genre of music. You know?
I think it's a strength.
Yeah, I don't disagree, but it's definitely like
True.
noticeable, at least for us. And don't get me wrong, there's some that I love. Like I love Scoopski, I love Beast. Like we fit a lot more in with Scott Bravo, who makes like acoustic instrumental. He created his own finger picking guitar style than
Yeah,
we
slow
do
style, right?
actual like, yeah, slow style. But we fit more with him than we do rock musicians of our like in our same age and our same like uh
Yeah.
area. Don't mean that we don't
No, I
love him.
agree.
But it's just funny, like I don't feel like our peers, um, and or even like people that we're probably going to work with, like we definitely are. I don't know, you know.
We're
I don't think
unique.
they've ever.
We're unique.
Yeah, I don't think they've ever threatened anybody, you know, and they shouldn't have. But
You
you know,
ever you ever accidentally intimidate somebody and you feel bad about it?
all the time. I think I said it. I don't know if I said it on the podcast or I just told you in person, but some guy just opened a door and he hit my foot and it didn't hurt at all. And I looked at him and I said, "Yo, cuz, there's a window like that to like show him."
Hmm.
And I forgot that like I'm a legit authority figure, and he was just like a doc guy, and he was like, I'm sorry," like that, and I was like, "It's okay, I'm sorry," like I
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
had to
yeah.
apologize
It's just that's
because
how you would.
it was just
You're talking
instinct.
to him like you're a dock worker. You're not. You're talking to him just like you're John. You're a job.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's easy to forget how people view you differently in different situations.
yeah,
It's
and my
definitely
boy.
easy to something that I think you have it too, and I think it's a good reason why you've probably done well in all the companies you've worked for. Um, I think we have composure. At first, I thought it was we don't give a fuck, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. But then, upon further review and further inspection, it's composure is what it is. It's not.
Yeah,
It's just like you're there's an alarm going off, and your heart's beating just a little slower, than everybody else's, because you got to handle it, or that you can handle it,
yeah,
or that if you can't handle it, you could just kind of bullshit your way out of it. There's a lot of bullshit too. And I feel like we have good. I feel like we have decent bullshit meters. I do think that
yeah. Well,
it's
I
important to
also
have a good bullshit meter.
we sense bullshit a lot easier because we were raised on the farm,
Oh yeah, yeah,
so
you're
like we
definitely
could
right.
smell bullshit a mile away.
Hmm. You can't bullshit a bullshitter.
I'm gonna buy a Westchester home. I think that's where I'm gonna end up.
I'm gonna buy a bullshit.
We were looking at I was looking at
You
shout
want
out
an
to
estate,
Redfin. Shout out to Redfin. But I was looking at a house, and for what it is, it's not that
land.
expensive.
You're
Decent
looking at
amount of
land.
land, already brilliant looking pool with extra land in the back, beautiful
Hmm.
inside, secluded a little bit, but like close enough to neighbors to where like, you know, if someone's having a heart attack, you could still get somebody to help you.
Hmm.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah,
probably the move.
it's a good move. That's a good move. I like all those surrounding counties as well. I like the. I was actually just having a conversation with someone about this. You have Philly, right? And I don't know if any other cities are like this, but I know this because from experience here. You have Philly, then you have all the counties that surround Philly that all tell people they're from Philly.
Yeah.
Then you have the counties that surround those counties, and those are the counties I want to live in. The
Mhm.
counties that are around the Philly counties.
Yeah.
The weird
Where
thing
you
is
don't say you're from Philly.
the people that are the people that are from, but I'll tell everybody I'm from Philly. I don't. I believe in your just. I'm me.
Well,
So
you are from Philly though. There's a difference.
exactly. So like the people that are around the around surroundings, they don't want anybody to think they're from Philly.
Yeah.
Ain't that funny? It's like the,
Hmm.
the people who are directly around people who are in Philly don't give a fuck at all about
No.
whether they're from Philly or not from Philly because they're just caught up in Philly shit.
Yeah.
And then the surrounding counties are like, yeah, I'm from Philly. It's like, no, you're not. You're from Delco. You're not from Philly. Stop pretending. Get out of here. And then you have the counties around those counties that are like, I don't want anyone to ever think I'm from Philly. I tell people I'm from Pennsylvania.
Mhm.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
And then, like, people like Taylor Swift will use it for credit. Like, I'm a Philly girl. Like what? When you came and watched the Eagles when you were a little girl? Like that doesn't make you a
Yeah,
Philly
I know.
girl.
Yeah, you had a cheesesteak once.
It's better than saying I'm a Bucks County girl. I'm from
I
Erie
don't even eat.
County, Pennsylvania.
I don't even eat cheesesteaks. That's how Philly I am.
You know how Philly I am, John. I don't even know where York, PA is. I don't even.
You broke
I
up.
don't even. I said I'm so Philly. I don't even know where York, PA is. How
Oh,
about
you know
that?
the kid that was fishing yesterday was from York, PA.
I actually heard that York, PA. Believe it or not, John, it actually doesn't exist. I heard that it's
I
all fake
wouldn't
news.
I wouldn't disagree at all. Like
They use
I
Slim
didn't
Jims
believe
as
that kid
bait
for
out
a
there.
second, in all honesty.
They only catch goldfish down in York, PA. That's why they use Slim Jim as bait.
Yeah, a bunch of losers. Get some
You know,
worms.
speaking of fish, I wouldn't. You know that blowfish that they have in Japan? That's like only like four chefs in the world can cook it because you need like years of training. I don't know if I'm doing that. I don't know if I'm eating that.
No, I'm not interested. No, keep
I'm
your
not
blow.
eating that.
I'll have the salmon, please.
Blow off. Blow off. Tonight. Oh, this is something probably wrap it up here to this. Because I think we'll probably run out of time. John, I want you to hit me with your top three favorite reality shows.
Mmm.
And I'm gonna start. I got my three. I got Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
You can't pick spinoffs. It has to be the umbrella. You can't do like, oh, my favorite three, 90 Day Fiance. No, no. 90 Day Fiance as a whole. Franchises are their own thing.
Yeah.
Jersey Shore. At number two, I'm going to go Real Housewives, right? And then number three is I haven't gotten to number three. I can't figure that out. I don't know if I
So
watch enough reality TV.
I think Jersey Shore as a whole has to be number one for me too, because
Mm-hmm.
uh it really did like
Want to make you
change
get more fucked up?
how me and all my friends and like how we acted as teenagers. So that literally changed everything for us. Number two for me, Love
Number
and Hip
three is 90
Hop.
Day Fiance for me.
For me, number
Love and
two
Hip
is Love
Hop's
and Hip
number
Hop.
two.
Yeah,
Oh man, there must be some
because
crazy shit on Love and Hip Hop.
yeah, I just so many funny fucking moments. Ray J pushing his wife in the pool, like they were arguing. It wasn't like fun. Like, uh,
Oh no shit.
I feel like, yeah, like she was mad at him, or she tried to push him, and he just moved, and she fell into the pool, and he just walked away. It was very
Mhm.
funny. Ray J's hysterical. Stevie J and
Oh yeah, Stevie J.
um
Yeah, I know that name.
Jocelyn. She's a lunatic. It's so good. Number three is tough, really tough. If I watched more than just Salt Lake City, it would probably be Real Housewives because Salt Lake City is so good. Like it's so. I mean,
Dude,
people left.
Jersey. Watch the
Yeah, I didn't
last like
watch it.
two, three seasons. Just like last two, three. You don't need to do all 10.
I'd be for all. Same thing with 90 Day Fiance. Like the only season I watched was that Ed season that we all watched
Where
with
Tom was the greatest villain ever.
Yeah, he's like a Batman villain.
It's
Um,
astonishing.
but I didn't watch the other one, so I can't say it. So I think this is going to be a shocker. You ready?
Okay.
Flavor of Love.
No, that was there for me because that was we used to
Flavor of
watch
Love.
that. We used to
Goldie
watch
sh
that.
Goldie shit
Yeah,
on the steps.
that was
New
in like the
York.
first season.
New York's like a fucking like an icon now. Like
I think the worst reality show has to be like Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
yeah, I couldn't care less about that.
Who cares about that?
Um, yeah, I mean,
I just don't see the any of the appeal with them. I
you
don't
know it
know
was
what the
terrible.
big
The Bret Hart one, not the Bret Hart, Bret Michaels one.
A Rock of Love.
Rock of Love. He was
Oh
real
yeah,
mean to
Brett.
them girls.
He was really mean, and they all had to
Flavor
be
of
like
Love might have been really mean too, but it was just so much. It was just so
John. They
funny.
had to be like rocker chicks. Like they were all groupies.
I,
Every single one was a groupie in the Brett Michaels show,
yeah,
and they've been following him for years. Oh, I'm the biggest Brett Michaels super fan ever. I have posters on my wall still. The person's like 35,
yeah. Like what a creep.
and he's like, I don't think you have what it takes to rock my world or something. Man.
You know what I feel like?
That's
You
how
know
they
what
would get eliminated.
you know what I feel like I would like, but I just didn't watch nearly enough. Catfish. I feel like it would really make me laugh a lot of the time, but I just didn't watch it. Also, Hoarders,
Oh,
but just the young people.
yeah, yeah.
The
The
old,
old people I feel bad for,
yeah, that
and
makes me feel
babies I
sad
feel bad for, like
because it's
kids.
always tragic. It's always tragic when it's the old people. Like someone died and they can't get over it. But then you got like these lunatics that are 38 who just are obsessed with something and they just can't. And it's like, get help or I'm gonna fucking kill you. Like you're ruining my life. Just I get so
I get worked
unpatient.
up. I'm a
I
little
get
unhinged about hoarders.
yeah, it really drives me insane. Because like I'm sentimental about stuff that I shouldn't be probably, but uh you got to throw out things that you just don't need anymore and fucking when you let it get that bad it really makes me violent.
My Strange Addiction was a good one as well. You'd have people that are
Oh
just
yeah,
eating their couches. I
yeah.
drive down the side of the road and I found a couch there and I pulled over and I ate the couch for like a
What was
couple
the
of
show?
hours.
It might not even have been a show, but there was this one guy that was he got married to his car and he was in love with his car. He would like kiss his car. He would take his car on
Real,
dates.
that might have been real life
Oh yeah, maybe.
on MTV. You
Real
know,
life
if
was
you
too
look at
sad most
reality,
of the time.
if you look at reality TV as a whole, there are some of like the greatest examples of like stories throughout humanity, like the weirdest, like it goes from weird to like then you have reality shows like Intervention, which are depressing, but in some cases really have saved people's lives,
Yeah.
which is insane. And we got that black guy crying meme out of it, which is still
Ah!
yeah, that guy. I hope he's doing good.
What impression? That was a really good impression that I just
That
did.
was that was top tier.
And I'm not good at impressions, but I could really do a man crying.
You could really do a man being confronted by his whole family and everyone's begging him to change. You could
Yeah.
really do that so well.
Did you watch John Mulaney's new stand-up special, Baby
I
J?
didn't see it, but I really should.
You should because it's all about his intervention. And his intervention was hysterical, like the way he describes it.
Yeah,
It's so you gotta just for the story, like and you could tell it was like it really happened because he there's people that he's naming in the like all his friends are famous. So like Nick Kroll and Fred Armiston and just one of the things he was like, you know how jarring it is that for Fred Armiston to be serious
yeah,
and he doesn't impress like
yeah.
he does he
I
it's
That sounds good.
very fun.
There was another one you told me, history of like Jewish people in New York or something, or history.
Oh,
What was it?
Jew by Ari Shafir. Excellent.
Yeah. I
Blue
got
by
to see
Ari
that too.
Shafir is fucking great. It might be the show of the year. And it's on YouTube for free. And then real quick, because we have 3 minutes left. William Montgomery
William Montgomery, great.
is my
There's
new
some I wanted to. You showed me him, and he's tremendous.
yeah. Kill Tony. The whole show is excellent. David Lucas is hysterical. Hans Kim is great. Now I'm just naming comedians. Uh Casey Rocket really makes me laugh. He's not as funny as the other
Yeah,
people. He's up and he's
I want to
new.
see. I want Comrade Trip to go on Kill Tony. That would be cool.
Conrad Tripp's very funny.
Him going on Kill, like him around other comics. I want to see. I want to see him interact in like the wild,
Yeah.
like in a podcast or on a like. That's kind of what I want to see. Not just like
Mhm.
I want to see, is this guy actually funny, or is he funny with his material? Like, is he a funny guy? Is he a funny just stand up comedian, or is he just funny like all
Yeah.
the time? Because I have a feeling he's probably fucking hilarious. He's probably even more funny just being nervous around people.
Hmm.
It'd be really funny.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing that I passionately enjoyed over the weekend, AEW Double or Nothing. I'm going to give it a rating here real quick. We don't really talk too much wrestling on here, but I think it's worth it. I'm giving the show an 8 out of 10. I think it was exact. I think it was my favorite hardcore pay per view they've put together. I feel like they have so many big shows coming up that they made this show for people like me and you that just like quietly enjoy it and watch it and follow the storylines and like you know, not like ridiculous people on Twitter.
Yeah.
So I give
I
it an 8 out of 10.
yeah, I'm
Not a 10 out of 10, but it
I'm
was
a
a really
big
good show.
I'm a big fan of what they do. And I'm not like I don't even know like I don't follow anywhere else really. You know what I mean? So like
Mm-hmm.
I just like what they do. I like their style. But I think I was a little less happy about it. I think I would be like give it like a 7.4 out of 10. Just
Yeah,
because
that's still a
I
pretty good number.
I thought like I just thought some things were just not booked great. I thought they could have did better with Jamie Hayter. Like it was just whatever.
That yeah,
But
that takes a whole point off for me. Oh
Drinking and
yeah,
Work is
listen
out
to Drinking and
everywhere.
Work. Listen to Drink. Stop what you're doing. Everyone, stop. Listen to Drinking and Work.
Yep.
Drink League Island Brewing Club.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.
Drink that while you're at work, while you're listening
Yep.
to Drinking and Work.
Yep.
Like the page, subscribe to the page,
Follow us on social media. Listen to our music.
pray to us, pray for us.
Yes.
Hope you can be us.
Keep us in your
Spend
prayers
thousands of
and
dollars on plastic
make us the
surgery to look
prayers.
like me. And yes, join the national volleyball team.